Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Abundology podcast. My name is Renee Spears, and I'm a law of attraction mentor and spiritual advisor. And I help people be happy and attract more money, love, time, and joy in their lives. I'm coming to you from downtown Portland, Oregon, and this is the weekly energy update for the week of October 17th, 2021. Every Sunday, I talk about how the energy is going to be for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes, so you do get a little positive energy boost just for listening. And I'm recording this podcast this week while sitting on a step stool, surrounded by boxes, because I'm packed up from my move to Montana, and it might feel or sound a little hollow this time because honestly, my house is a little hollow right now with all the rugs packed up and all the furniture. But this is my last podcast from downtown Portland, Oregon. Next week, I'll be coming to you from downtown Bozeman, Montana. And I've been thinking about moving there for about 3 years, and it's finally time. And of course, I'm moving for more nature and hiking and skiing and wildlife, and Yellowstone is just, a little over an hour away. But the real reason is because I'm being called to move there. And I don't know the reason why I'm being called yet, but I trust my intuition 100%. And if that is what it's telling me to do and I'm being called to do it, then I'm going to do it. So people start to get off track when they don't listen to their intuition. And we've gotten so far away from listening to it in our society. Not only are we not taught to listen to it or even, discard it when we're kids, sometimes the people that do listen are ridiculed for doing so. So fortunately, I'm in a place, or maybe it is my age, where I don't give a damn what other people think. What's important to me is how I feel. And I feel most at peace and connected with the universe when I'm listening to my intuition and then taking action based on what I hear. And I also know that when you follow your intuition, magical shit happens. Like timing. This is a fabulous week to move because the final Mercury retrograde of 2021 ends tomorrow, Monday the 18th. I didn't know this when I chose a date to move. I didn't look at the calendar. Maybe I should. But timing always kind of seems just to work out perfectly for me. So a Mercury going direct, a perfect time to move. But when a Mercury retrograde ends and the planet turns direct, we enter into something called the retrograde zone for a couple of weeks. And it's during this time, which lasts until November 2nd in this case, that the wildest and the wonkiest shit can happen to us. Because Mercury is in Libra, we can expect some gossip and some relationship drama. And it's also a time when secrets are revealed. It's also the time to heal any situations or relationships that have undergone issues during the actual retrograde. And we have an opportunity to repair any of the damage, especially drama between you and your romantic partner that came up during Mercury's retrograde. And this is your chance really to integrate and apply any of the words, the redoing, the rethinking, the reimagining that you did during the retrograde. And we can also expect to feel ultra clear during this retrograde. And that's going to be a really nice change because we've perhaps been feeling a little foggy in the head during the retrograde. Now, we always feel a certain level of mental clarity or insight after a retrograde cycle, but this one in particular is extra strong because it's in the sign of Libra, which rules the mind. So we should really be feeling some aha moments, have a bunch of them the next couple weeks, making this the perfect time for brainstorming sessions, for moving forward with big ideas, or just letting your mind wander and daydream to create what's next. So Mercury retrograde is no longer blocking our creative juices from flowing. So now is the time to get your life back on track. So along with Mercury, Jupiter also goes direct on Monday. And then we have a full moon in Aries on Wednesday. And then Scorpio season begins on Saturday. So buckle up for a week of astrological intensity. So Native Americans called Wednesday's full moon the hunter's moon because it's a good time of year for hunting before the winter months. It's also the moon that follows the harvest moon, and it'll look like it's full for a few nights. So we get to enjoy this beautiful moon for more than just one night. And this is a powerful full moon in Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and its fiery energy is good for starting new things and ending things that no longer serve you so that you are clearing the way for new beginnings to take place. So this moon brings ambition and go-getter energy and action. So we're going to feel like we want to start taking action and moving forward. And because this is a powerful new moon for new beginnings, this is the perfect time for a spiritual limpia. And a limpia is a Mexican spiritual cleansing ritual. And it cleanses your body, your emotions, your mind, and your soul from negative energies or thoughts. It removes blockages and any hexes and curses for all of you guys that have hexes or curses on you. It's also particularly good at cleaning your aura, and it attracts abundance, happiness, and good health. So giving yourself limpias allows you to take a pause and reflect on what you need out of your life. It also rids you of any stagnant energy simply based on the intention that you put into the ritual. So on the full moon or within 72 hours after, it's time to take a luxurious bath, intentionally created for spiritual cleansing. So basically we're taking a bath. Yeah, that's what we're going to do this week. We're going to take a bath. But the difference between this bath and a normal bath you would take is that we are intentionally using it for spiritual cleansing. So as you prepare your bath, be really intentional about what you're saying and what you're thinking. You might want to say, I'm preparing this bath to remove blockages and attract abundance. Or I'm preparing this bath for an energetic fresh start. Be intentional about what you want this bath to be. What do you want with it? I'm taking a bath because Renee told me to on a podcast is not a good enough reason. Take this moment. What do you want out of life? This is a time to reflect. So then use your intuition about what to put in the bath. Man, intuition has been all up in this podcast, huh? So this is a perfect way to practice listening to your intuition. So add the things that are calling to you, any essential oils or salts or herbs or plants from your yard or flowers or crystals or milk or food products. Be creative and put in there whatever speaks to you. Then put on some music, light some candles, and let the bath clean your aura and get rid of any energetic junk that you may have accumulated so that you can move forward. So with all the planets moving forward, this powerful full moon is in the first house of the zodiac, and now we're in new territory, and we're moving forward powerfully. And I'm using this opportunity to welcome the next best version of me, and I call her Montana Renee. So I've been making space for this new version of Montana Renee for the past 5 years. Clearly, the first couple years of this, I didn't know what I was doing. You know, looking back in hindsight, we can kind of put the pieces together. But in the last 5 years, I've sold 2 companies. I've sold my home, my family's vacation home on Whidbey Island. My best friend Rob and my best dog Jack have both passed away. My son Tice moved to Mexico City. My mom's moved to Tucson. I've released 90% of my wardrobe and my decor. All of these things are opening up this huge space in my life. The question now is, what is going to fill it? Oh my God, how exciting. So I just have a few more things to pack, and then the moving truck is coming this week. So one thing that I have learned about all of this is to trust your intuition, even if it seems totally crazy. If 5 years ago you said to me, Renee, in 5 years you're moving to a small town in Montana, I would have thought you were nuts. I would have thought you were crazy. But crazy is where all the magic is. If I hadn't listened, to my intuition, then I wouldn't be stepping into one of the most exciting times of my life, feeling more alive than I can ever remember feeling. So thank you, as always, thank you for listening. I am taking a week off from appointments to enjoy the move and really to honor the start of this next chapter of my life. So this week, take a really great bath and welcome the new. Remember to set that intention and start practice listening more to your intuition. Next week then, I'm coming to you from downtown Bozeman, Montana. And just like that, we are all moving forward. And life always has a way of moving us forward, whether we want to or not, but God damn it, this time I want to. So have a great week. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you again next week.